Number 51, Jake McGee.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Toles. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I like that he used a curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
So with one gone here in the top of the 8th, even the home fans are starting to sense that we could be on the verge of witnessing history as we get a look at our line score here, and you see the big number. No hits for the home team through 7. Ready once again, Corey Seager. His individual history against Jake McGee, 1 for 4. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Now here's the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Justin Turner takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
So we've got runners at the corners here, one away, and stepping in now, the slugging first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there, 0-2. But right now you can still make him chase out of the zone, and you got a chance to get out of this jam.
And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Ready for another shot now. Yasiel Puig. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to center. Blackmon's after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rockies nothing. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Trevor Story.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. And this will be taken in by Adrian for the first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swinging the ball line softly down the line in left, but foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Pulls this one in the air out to left, waiting on it his toes, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Striding in once again, Carlos Gonzalez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 2-0. And a look there at part of downtown Denver as we get set for the 9th inning from the home of the Rockies, Coors Field. Jock Peterson will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run in the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a fastball chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike one. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. The 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Hard ground ball to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman Logan Forsythe.
Settling in now, Logan Forsythe. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
That's another base hit for him. I got to say, though, they've had a really hard time turning all these hits to anything productive on the scoreboard. Only 2 runs to this point, so stranded runners has been the theme most of the game. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Into the box, Kershaw, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
The 0-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl, and that retires the side. Dodgers leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, Ian Desmond. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
First baseman.
Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And here now is Dustin Garneau. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses 1 and 2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Now the 1 and 2 pitch. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Gerardo Parra will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that's dead center for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss, so the Rockies find themselves down to their final strike now.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
This is hit on the ground, but foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a little tapper. Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
And guys, a Dodger victory may not have been possible here without the start turned in by this man, Clayton Kershaw. Strike oppose, he's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 2 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Rockies, no runs on no hits. 1 error. They left no runners on base.